Today we're going to be doing a story time.
The time we got caught doing a nasty.
Okay. So I guess we'll just jump right into it then.
Yeah.
Okay. So we was in Mobile when this happened. Visited my family. I had wanted Nyah to meet my mama's side of the family.
So we hopped on a plane and went to Alabama.
Right, yes, okay.
While we was out in Alabama, we was staying with her TT, right? And her two boys. And we stayed with them because we just wanted to have a good time, hit up all the parades. So
Yeah, that's
while we was out there for Mardi Gras.
That's the auntie that like
Know how to have fun.
yeah, she be all out there, you know.
So
We went to 2 parades.
the first one wasn't really about nothing because we had got there that same day and then just went out real quick and then came back in. But the second one, okay, y'all, we was drunk, like drunk.
We went there drinking.
That sounds
like we didn't go, like we didn't get to the parade and then start drinking.
no,
we was drinking
on
the way there. Teresa, my auntie, she had stopped at the liquor store and bought us a bottle of vodka because you know that's our go-to, and bought herself whatever she be drinking, and we probably filled our cup
all the way up, and then with some cranberry
this little
juice.
bit of juice, and
so we was already walking sideways by the time we got to the parade, okay? And mind you, her aunt know everybody out there. So
everybody.
Once we get there,
she first of all, she got out the car and we still trying to finish our drink. She got out the car and just left us.
Right, so yeah, like what's up with that?
She had went to, now I knew where she went because every year we go, she be at this this one dude, he has a trailer and he like park on the street and they, you know, they be grilling food. So I knew she was at the trailer.
We just call him dude trailer.
Yeah. I knew she was at dude trailer. So we walked over there and we peeked around the corner. Didn't see her, so we turned back around. And then that one guy who kept calling us Doublemint Twins.
Yeah, the Doublemint Twins. That's all you heard the whole time. He was on the microphone, the DJ. It's the Doublemint Twins. Every time we came over there, because we had our hair the same, we was in the same outfit, everything. But we seen Teresa, TT, and she was like, "Y'all want a drink?" And we was like,
yeah,
why not, right? So
shoot,
they made us a drink. And mind you, the drink was like about this big, and a cup about this big.
but it was straight alcohol. It was straight alcohol.
We were done. So we took our little drink and we was walking or whatever from the trailer.
Yeah.
And I don't know where we was going. We was just following like
following
little dogs,
Teresa.
just following TT, just following her. She walking, we walking behind her.
Saying hi to everybody.
Everybody. And we end up in front of this Kappa house.
Yep.
And we just making videos and doing our own thing. I guess we'll insert those. And then
Yeah,
I guess somebody came out and was like, "Y'all hungry? Y'all want a plate?" or something like that. And I guess we was all
because
like,
again, Teresa know everybody.
Right.
So, you know, if you with TT, best believe you getting in the club.
you getting taken care of.
You getting taken care of. Yeah.
That's it.
You getting all the free drinks, all the free food. If you by Teresa's side. So we went up into this little Kappa house. And they had some food. They were listening to some good old music. And we had a good little time in there. We was in
Fixed
there.
us a plate, had us a shot
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, we had a drink. Nyah, did you spill yours or did I spill mine?
No, they was telling me not to take the shot because I was already lit, like stupid, dumb lit. But I was like, nah, I want to take it. But they took it from me. And then we was dancing, just having us a good old time. We go insert the video. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, we found this video like a month after this.
Yeah. Show me what you working with. So I told Granny to come and get y'all. Okay, I love you, baby. All right.
That that we don't remember recording.
At all. But we was just having a good time. Leave the Kappa house where we got the food and everything, right? We don't remember.
Yo, when I say I do not remember the walk from the Kappa house back to the trailer, like at all. All I remember is stopping during the parade, and somebody threw me
a ring,
like a little ring or like a something beads, and I was like, he was looking right at me. That's all I remember.
Me and Teresa standing on the side looking at us like, if y'all just don't come on. So we get her little ring or whatever, and we walk away. So we don't know where we walking to. We don't know who we about to go meet
just
up with or
following
nothing.
Teresa.
But somehow we end up at dude trailer again, right? Mm-hmm. We dancing, whatever, having a good time. Dazjon like, I gotta pee. So we go to the we had parked by
right in front of the porta potty.
Right in front of the porta potty.
Like, here's a car, here's the porta potty, literally.
So we go to the porta potty. She pees and she like, I'm tired. So we get in the car. Well, we asked for Teresa keys before we go to the porta potty or whatever, because I guess we already had it in our mind and we wanted to get in the car.
Because we don't like people. Like, we wanted to stay with Teresa so that we could hit up all the little cool spots. But in reality, we knew we wasn't doing nothing. So we got our behinds.
We like ourselves.
Yeah. Like that was it.
We was going to the porta potty, right? We don't like people. Boom. Porta potty. Boom. Car is right there. We was like, we got the keys. Let's get in, right? With the full intention of going to sleep. So we hop in the back seat of her Charger, or what she had?
Challenger.
A Challenger. And
her little, it's real small in the car.
So I'm sitting up like this on the left side, and Dazjon just lay down on my lap, and I'm the lookout.
Within minutes, I'm gone.
Okay, like we in there asleep for like 5 hours.
I mean, it felt like 5.
I think it was like 3.
It probably was only like 2 or 3 hours.
Cause the sun had went down and everything. Like people were still outside, but the sun had like gone down. It was dark outside. All we know is Teresa came to the car, came in, sat down, said something,
and
left,
then got back out, and then
came back.
And then next thing I know, we driving
with some
dude in the front
seat of the car, and we just like barely awake at this point. So we dropped dude off wherever we dropped him off. That Teresa's like, y'all want to go home to the house? And we like, nah, we good. Like we cool.
Had sobered up a little bit.
Yeah. So she driving. We don't know where we going. But we ended up on some street with like some restaurants and just like nightlife or whatever.
I don't think I had even sat up yet. Like I'm probably still laying on her lap. And we end up on the street and we just walk around. I think we went into this like
it was like
a hookah bar. Yeah. And we went in there and Teresa was getting ready to fight in the bathroom.
You was too, because some girl had said something. She was like, all right, well, you ain't had to say it with an attitude. And Dazjon was like, but I said it how I said it, or something like that. Like, and and then Teresa was right there, and we was just about to throw hands. Cause
when I'm drunk, like I don't like people, but when I'm drunk, I like to talk. Like, I just like to talk a lot when I'm drunk. But I'll never be like, I'm not very confrontational with anybody. You think I'm confrontational? So the fact that I even said that to her or whatever I did.
She was over the night.
I was, yeah, like.
She was done. It was like, don't put Dazjon around nobody else. Because the whole world is going to turn upside down. So we leave the hookah bar and we go across the street. We hungry or whatever. So we go get some wings at this spot. We order the wings. And we go outside and sit down at these like little tables or whatever.
While we're waiting on the food.
Right. So me and Dazjon sitting at this little table, and it's a bunch of people like behind us. Dazjon back is faced towards the people that's like back behind us. So I'm facing her, like like a booth type thing, but we outside. And somebody was just saying something to us like, "Oh, y'all real pretty," or "Y'all twins," or something like that. And Dazjon was just like, "If y'all motherfuckers don't stop talking to me." Like,
I wasn't cussing. And not at this point. I wasn't cussing. But so the dude who walked up to us had left, and then I caught him like staring at me.
Yeah, she don't like when nobody
I don't
stare at
like
her.
when people stare at me. And that's what my issue is now. Because one day somebody's gonna jump me. And
For
I'll be
what?
fucked up.
For saying don't stare at me.
Yes. That's what my
I'll be
mama
right
keep
there.
telling me. But I don't like when people stare at me, so I was like,
What the fuck is
what are
you
you
looking
looking at? And he was like, "But y'all are just so beautiful. I'm sorry. I just want to look at a beautiful girl." And I'm
Like just kept talking. And then not already in her mood, like she don't want to be bothered. You know what I mean? So
I was like, stop looking at me. Mind you, he was already talking to us, apologized, walked back, and then was staring.
like, okay, cool, we get it. Can you just go on about your business? Because I really don't want it to get loud over here. Like just go on about your business, sir. Please, just go sit down somewhere, right?
And he didn't want to do it.
He didn't.
He sent his little female friend over to us.
Y'all, he really didn't mean it. Like he didn't mean to offend nobody.
She's like,
okay,
she walked
like,
up to me and hugged me.
like, no.
Did she hug you too?
No.
She
But
hugged
like
me.
we get it. You know what I mean? You said what you had to say. Like we said, okay, can you just like leave us alone so we don't have to like talk? You know what I mean? Because we over it at this point, so we just don't want to be bothered. That's it. We don't want to be bothered. Period. Just leave us alone. But nope. She came over and we was like, well, wasn't nobody talking to you though? So I don't understand what they sent you for. Period. Teresa come out.
Yeah.
And at this point, Dazjon just yelling. Not yelling, but she like, motherfucker, I said, like, stop talking to me. Like, you apologize and get the fuck out my face. Like, and what Teresa said? Teresa was backing her up. Period. That's what you do.
Same thing. She said she don't want you looking at her, don't look at her. She said she don't want you talking to her, don't talk to her. So that was that. But then
she had said something to Dazjon and she was like, what you got an attitude for or something like that.
yeah.
Like what you out here yelling at folks for or something along those lines, right? And Dazjon was like, who you talking to? Like, you just see me go off on these niggas. Like, what is you in my face for right now? And it was just over. Teresa was like, all right, well, fuck the food, fuck y'all, like. And she got up, and I got up.
Took our chicken wings and walked away.
And we had us a little argument. I don't even know what it was, but I was just like.
I think she thought I was like leaving you. Like when I stood
No,
up and
she
walked
thought I
away.
didn't have her back.
Oh.
But I'm like, I'm sitting there telling this nigga get out your face. How is that not having to go back? But okay. So anyway, we sit in this like little park or whatever. Teresa gave us her keys.
No, oh yeah, we still had her keys.
Yeah, she gave us her keys. So
we was just like, I texted her. I was like, if we leave, you gonna be straight? Cause she had told us that if we wanted to go home.
We went and got the food.
No, we already had the food when we left. She had told us. She's like, if y'all wanna go home, you'll go home.
She was gonna catch a ride because she know everybody.
Yeah.
Basically.
But I still texted her to make sure. I was like,
you good?
She was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a ride home from my man. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So first of all, we almost got in a car that wasn't even her car.
Yeah, because we didn't ever remember where we parked at. Because we just got out the car and was like, okay, look, we don't know where we going, like, whatever.
Luckily, her car was right there, though, so no problem. Did you drive? Yeah, you drove.
Yeah, I was so scared because that car makes so much noise.
We sat in the car, we ate our chicken wings, and then we went back to Teresa's house. Okay, so this is where,
the story starts from real. But we just had to give y'all a backstory as to how we got here. So we in the house. It's just me and her. Was the kids
No,
there?
the kids, I think, was at my granny's house.
Okay, so it was just me and her in the house. We walked in, we took a shower, put our whatever we had on to go to bed. It's probably like a little top like this or whatever, and some shorts. We in the bed, and we just, start doing our thing. Like, why not? Be alone.
Yeah.
The door's closed, everybody here, like, whatever.
We hadn't even, okay, so at first, we was just like getting into things. And we hear Teresa come in the house. So we just sit there for a little, like we waiting because
I'm laying down. I'm like on my back, right? And Dazjon like, And
we just sitting there waiting. Because I knew Teresa, I know my auntie.
And she drunk.
And she was drunk. So sure enough, she comes swinging in the room.
Ain't no knock or nothing. Just, hey y'all, what's up?
Well, first she had went in her room and turned on some music.
Yeah.
And then she came in the room and she was like, you know, my man here, I'm getting ready.
Sat down on the bed and was like, just like real comfy, cozy, like on the bed, like arm, so like my leg like this, Dazjon right here, because I had to like lift my leg up. I'm like, okay, this is awkward. And she just laying right here on top of us like this, just looking at us.
Just chilling.
My man finna come over here and we just, you know, don't
She's
mind
like, y'all not
us.
gonna hear nothing. That's why I got the music
And then
on.
she pulled the cover off of me. Y'all butt ass naked, right? Pulled the cover off of me. And she was like, oh, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. And I'm like, okay. So she get up and leave.
And they get to doing their thing.
And we get to
doing our thing. So then, this time, you know, we in the middle of stuff, and she walk in again.
No knock or nothing.
No knock or nothing.
Did she sit down this time?
Yes. No. Music's still playing. Nyah Chachi's all out.
This ain't the first time somebody walked in at that house too, because her nephew walked in on me after I got out of the shower.
Yeah.
And he got 6.
But yeah. Nyah Chachi's all out. I'm under the cover. Teresa coming in the room. Talking about something. I'll be back, y'all.
Okay.
You could have yelled that.
You could have texted something. Knocked on the door. I'll be back. You know what I mean? You had to scope the scene and just tell us.
And then had the nerve to go into detail about where she was going. And we just figured like,
my mad mama can't be alone by herself
I think she like couldn't get up the stairs or something.
And we like, okay.
First of all, I don't even know what dude look like.
Right. Don't know what dude's name is.
Don't know his name.
Didn't even know he came in the house, but okay.
And then knock on the door again and say, oh, we not leaving no more. That time she knocked though.
So yeah. It wasn't like a big deal or nothing, because
that's like, I mean, both my aunties are young, but she'd, you know, get down with the get down, you know. That's like the person that if you know you're getting ready to go fight, that's who you're gonna call. If you know you're getting ready to go out to the club, that's who you're gonna call. If you know you're getting ready to rob the bank, that's who you're gonna call. So, I mean, it wasn't none like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, it was just like,
come on now.
You walking here again. TT, walking here again. Come on now, you've interrupting some things. But yeah, we got caught.
I don't even know if she knew what she walked in on though. That's the thing, like she knew you was naked, but I don't know if she knew like the scope of what was happening. I don't know if it was because she was drunk or she wasn't paying that much attention or what. What you think?
I just don't think she cared.
Or maybe she just didn't care.
Like, I don't think she cared.
She's like, I'm grown, y'all.
To like mention anything, you know.
She probably gonna mention it now that we didn't record it.
Oh, that's what y'all was doing. I didn't even know. Yeah, you did.
So that was our story time. That was the funniest thing that's ever happened to us since we've been together.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we're gonna insert some videos because y'all gotta see what type of
time we was on for real. And we was really feeling good. As much alcohol, I mean, for the drinkers who, I mean, I know we got a lot of young people watching, but for those who know what alcohol does to you, we wasn't like sloppy drunk. We was like feeling good drunk.
Yeah.
Like how you feel when you tipsy but times 10. pretty much.
It was a good time,
Yeah, it was a good night.
regardless of everything.
Yeah, that was crazy. Everything just happened so fast. There's another something that happened to us. It wasn't funny though. It was like, in the moment, it was just like disgusting. But we won't tell that. I feel like somebody would be offended. Anyway, if y'all like our new setup, let us know.
Yeah. Give us some ideas for how we can fill this wall, because we trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it's real plain, like, or whatever. Anyway, if you like today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
See you soon.